Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Kennels in Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce a stunning English miniature Labradoodle boy we have for sale that we are calling Ranger. If you don't like that name Ranger, you can change it. Literally just started calling him that. He is Mr. Gray of Annie and Apollo's litter. He was born August 22nd. So he's already received hundreds of hours of training, and we know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 787, 7 being that he is dependent. He loves people. He's a dog that wants to be with you. He loves cuddling. He loves snuggling. He loves to give kisses. I have to ignore him right now because if I literally look down at him, he'll start kissing me. His tail will start wagging and he will beg to be belly rubbed. He's very loving. On the activity scale, he's an 8 out of 10. Now, he's an English Labradoodle. English Labs have about 1/3 the energy level of American Labs. It is the reason we chose to breed English Labs over American Labs because they're much calmer. But he is outgoing. He does have energy. As you can see, he can calm down. He's not out of control, but he's definitely energetic. He likes to play. He's very fun. And then he's very confident. If there's a weakness of the English Labs and the English Labradoodles is that they can be shy and timid. He's one of the most confident puppies in his litter. He is not fearful. He's doing phenomenal in training. The trainers couldn't stop gushing over how well he's doing in training, as we're going to show you in a little bit. Size-wise, it is very difficult to predict a miniature Labradoodle. His mom is actually a small English Lab at 65 pounds, but the dad is a toy poodle. He's only 15 pounds. So our estimation is that he's going to end up being 30 to maybe 50 pounds. He could get smaller though. You never really know if they're going to take after the poodle or the lab. But I think looking at him, the size of his parents, I think he's going to be closer to that 30-pound mark because he's not that big. He's stunning. This is the first time we used Apollo, and it's not going to be the last time. We love the look of these labs, these Labradoodles. He has red, deep red in him, but then he has the edges, which is white and gray. It's absolutely stunning. I love the look of this litter, and it's one of my favorite all-time English Labradoodle litters, and now it's miniature. It's probably my favorite. It is the favorite Labradoodle litter we've ever produced looking-wise. I love his looks. Now, Annie's pups are able to go home after graduating canine college, which is training till 16 weeks of age, which is December 12th, or after graduating master's program, which is training till 20 weeks of age, which is January 9th, or doggy doctorate, which is training till 6 months of age, which is February 22nd. Now, we do realize Christmas falls between those dates. We are very flexible with those dates. So if you want to get them between or after, you can do that. We prorate the price. So you can get them at the date that works best for you. So if you want to do a Christmas present, you can definitely do that, or get them after Christmas because you're traveling. You do not have to go by these exact dates. If you scroll down, you're going to see pictures of both parents, Annie and Apollo. You click on those pictures, a video is going to pop up where we talk all about their health clearances, their personalities, their pedigrees. You're going to see there's two things that's going to make us differ from any other breeder of Labradoodles. The first thing is the quality of our parents. We only breed English Labs. They're stockier, calmer. Annie comes from generations of health clearances. And then all of our poodles are imported in from Europe. These are the world's healthiest poodles. They're not just regular poodles. They come from generations of health clearances. Apollo is one of the world's best poodles, and that's why we believe we have the best genetic Labradoodles you can find. The second thing that makes us different is that we train every one of our puppies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show off Ranger in training so you can see his personality, see how well he's doing in training, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do canine good citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer. They can hold their place longer. They can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Karandakot. You will definitely want to buy a Karandakot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The two other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Ranger. Again, this is Mr. Great of Annie and Apollo's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.